Okay, so this is going to be a very quick trade breakdown on the trade that I took today on EU. This is a challenge trade. It was nothing more than that. The quality of the trade just wasn't there to take my funded, and I'll break down exactly why. Okay, so coming into this trade, okay, we can see here our first confluence was our sweep of our Asian range liquidity, which we have right here. I was then waiting for the 5 minute change state delivery. As we can see, we got it there marginally, but we still got it. This to me is unconvincing displacement. Okay, reason being you have basically the high here at 7:15. You do not get a change state in delivery for how long is that? 40 minutes. 40 minutes until after this high is put in for a basically 540 a 9 pip move, which really isn't the best. You can see here kind of trickling down. It really isn't that good. Another con to this trade was our relatively range and bullish Asian range. Okay, as we can see here, we are bullish, and that also does make sense. Okay, with the fact that we swept our previous week low right here, we then get an initial reaction from sweeping this in our change in state of delivery. Okay, and on the 4 hour, I believe we also have 4 hour change state delivery this low here. Yeah, we have a 4 minute change state delivery there. Okay, now this to me makes sense in terms of grand scheme as to what I'm looking for on the weekly profile. We are still bearish. Okay, we have massive imbalances that price action will fill. Okay, we also have some quite large news on Wednesday, tomorrow, Thursday, and also I think Friday as well. But point being, if we are going to see a displacement or a reaction from sort of this area here, it'll be more often than not when that news is. You have CPI as well, which usually does move it a little bit. Okay, now I was expecting when I did my Sunday analysis with my team, I did say I would expect Monday to quickly sweep out the week lows, the previous week lows, which we did, and then I would expect us to trade up into the imbalance here, which is what we are currently having. Now, obviously, we wait to see whether or not we're going to get a reaction from this area here, but that is what I was looking at right now. Okay, so that was a trade there as well. Sorry, let me just go over the entry a bit more. We also have SMT with GU. Okay, so we did have SMC. Sorry, where's the SMT here? It was on pre-day high, was it? Pre-day high, yeah. Which was, I believe, right here. Okay, so obviously EU was bearish, was a divergent pair, therefore you won't be taking the trade on EU if you're on the short. Okay, also EG at the time was also relatively bearish as well. Okay, so that is basically the trade today. As I said, this is nothing more than a challenge trade for me. It's nowhere near good enough to be taken on a funded account, and especially I did expect us to sweep out pre-day high as well. So that was kind of more my discretion or my experience behind this as well. I just did predict or imagine that we would be trading up into the imbalance, so which is why I didn't want to actually risk any capital on this trade. But yeah, as I said, I was taking on a challenge account. It was my one funded account, down, lost 2% today. My 25k account, so I lost just under $500 on the day on that one funded account. But yeah, so that's a trade. Okay, appreciate you all watching, and I will see you all in the next trade breakdown. Take care.